Hello, dear friends. TD Ahire. We are learning the Rural Entrepreneurship Development the certificate course offered by the BP Department, College Nasik, under UG Pride Scheme. In this session, we are going to study about natural and human rural ecosystem. Dear friends, in our previous session, we have studied about social and cultural aspects in rural and how these social and cultural aspects are important in rural entrepreneurship. In our today's session, we are going to study about natural resource as well as human resources in rural or rural environment. The learning objective behind this session, that is to understand natural resources as well as human resource in rural ecosystem. So let's start the natural and human resource reference to the rural ecosystem. First, we are going to understand what is meant by natural. So natural resources are nothing but the any material or substance naturally occurring in the environment or on the planet. So again, there is no any kind of human interference in the occurrence of this material or substance. And most important thing is that can be utilized for economic gain as well as human development. So in simple manner, any material or substance which are naturally occurring in the environment or on the planet, right? So here human being cannot interfere in the occurrence of this material or substance. But when we can say this material or substance is a natural resource, when we are utilizing or if we are using that material or substance for our economic development or economic gain and overall human development, then we can say this is natural source. That is the simple meaning of the natural source. So, what are the various natural resources which are commonly uh, observed or commonly get very easily in rural ecosystem? Then we will move towards the natural resources as well as entrepreneurship. These are some common examples of natural resources rural ecosystem. That is land. The availability of land in one of the natural important natural resource, that is land. So here availability of land in rural ecosystem, we can get it very easily, right? Because of uh, relaxation in and regulation, even availability of land in rural ecosystem. So through this gram panchayat. So yeah, in our previous sessions we have already studied the local governance. So as an entrepreneur, we can, by understanding local governors, we can get land for our business very, because without land it is again uh, near to impossible to run the business. Here we require land. No, it's not necessary to have our own land. We can get it, right? Various ways. That is not necessary to purchase the land. No, but land is required. Some businesses we can start from our home also. Therefore, here, but in rural ecosystem, if you see the availability of land, one of the positive side in rural area compared to urban area. We know that in urban area it is very difficult to get the land, and if we are getting it a very high amount. So therefore, land is one of the important natural resources in rural ecosystem. Then water, again we require water to establish a business, to start a business, and in rural ecosystem we get sufficient amount of water. because availability of yes water bodies, river, lake, ponds. So in urban areas, here somehow it is difficult to get water, and here we need to pay again some money or some more amount to get the water. But in rural, you can get and at at lower cost. Even forest, the forest is also playing crucial role in rural development. So in rural entrepreneurship, we can enjoy the benefits from forest. We can get forest product very. Sometime we may rely on this forest source, but in urban area here we can't see the forest in urban area. So whenever we want the forest product in our business, here again we need to pay some extra cost. So in rural ecosystem, there are various benefits, right? Even fertile land. So rural ecosystem again can get fertile land very because of the uh, then availability of nutrients, then uh, less soil pollution. Even there can also see less number of when concrete constructions, buildings are not seen in rural area. So due to that, what happened? Land in rural area somehow fertile, right? Through agriculture practices, the soil pollution can be take place. That is different thing. But for business, you can get it in land, and some businesses are rely on the fertile land only. They require fertile land. So again, that will be bonus for ecosystem. But in urban area, again, we need fight to get the fertile land. Again, soil is also one of the important resources. Again, play crucial role in uh, rural ecosystem or development of rural area. And here, uh, natural resource can also beneficial in rural entrepreneurship. So, with the help of these natural resources, we can simply grow our business. So, in entrepreneurship, these natural resources are play a very crucial role. So, here we are not only talking about the rural entrepreneurship because the use or utilization or importance of natural sources not only interested in rural entrepreneurship but also which are very much essential and help any kind of entrepreneurship, any kind of business. So we require land, we require water, we require even soil, we require air, fresh air, right? We require biodiversity, we require plants. So these are the various natural resources. And with respect to rural ecosystem, there are advantages for the rural development as well as rural entrepreneur. So as an entrepreneur, the sustainable utilization of all these natural resources are necessary because we have plenty amount of natural resources in rural area, but their utilization necessary. How we can utilizing these natural resources important because here we need to avoid the over exploitation, over utilization of all these natural resources. Or if we are over utilizing or consuming all these natural resources, so again lead degradation of these natural resources or their degradation of the environment can increase the pollution level. So therefore, sustainable utilization of natural resources, that are also important thing that need to be done by the rural entrepreneur. Of course, nowadays these are the advantages or positive side rural ecosystem, but uh, through sustainable utilization can make it continue or make it advantageous in future also. So therefore, we have to avoid the over exploitation as well as over or improper utilization of this natural. Then here we are moving towards the human resource. How human resource is necessary to run any business. So human resource management process of employing people, training them, compensating them, developing policies relating them, and developing strategy. So is the human resource management is the process. We start from the employing the people, because again here we are not not only talking about the rural entrepreneurship, but any kind of business required human resource. So recruiting the human resource, employing the people, that is the first step in human resource management. So it is not only just limited to the employing or right. You have to provide proper training to them, proper education to them, proper guidance to them regarding their responsibility, regarding their work. In human resource management, to make them aware about their role and responsibility, what type of competencies they required, who their role and responsibility are importance, make importance in the overall development of the business, to keep them continue motivating them. Sometimes we also need to compensate them. We need to develop the policies which are related to the development of our employees, one resource. Because if these our policies are uh, uh, beneficial or helping the overall development of the employees, so ultimately helpful overall development of business. Can observe the uh, positive thing, quality as well as quantity of our products as well as services. So therefore, human resource management, development of the human resource, developing all the employees, and accordingly, the proper policies can be developed, proper strategies can be developed, so people can retain our or retain in our organization. Otherwise, they think here we are not able to find out development or our personal development or the overall development of company. So therefore, this is necessary know about the human resource management in rural ecosystem. Of course, we get the human resource with so availability of human resource in rural area. So we know that in rural area, maximum people are rely on the agriculture sector or the allied field which are directly or indirectly based on the agriculture. So they may technically not that much skill, or they may not have that much skill, or uh, they may not have the appropriate experience. So here you need to develop them, because they may lacking education, they may not getting proper education. Even they are not very well aware about the uh, entrepreneurship, but they may have the talent, they may have some that we need, right? So availability of rural human resource in rural area. So here in rural area, we can get labor very easily. But thing is that we need, if they are getting some extra money, they can attract towards the entrepreneurship. But thing is that proper education provided. Even rural youth and entrepreneur competencies. So sometime it may be observed that uh, they may again lacking with the entrepreneurial competencies. Rural youth. Yes, things are changing nowadays. Things are changing, right? Because due to proper education, rural youth is also involving the higher education, and they are also getting the proper education. So things are changing. But in entrepreneurship here, to develop the entrepreneurial competencies are not only among the entrepreneurs or those who are willing to become an entrepreneur or want to start the business, or but also the entire human resource rural area, so they can contribute more and more, and they can give, they can work with the 100%, and here it will ultimately overall development of the, and know that it's a continuous improvement process cycle. Ultimately their contribution to rural entrepreneurship. Then rural ecosystem potential to provide human resource to rural entrepreneurship, right? Know that very highly potential, rural ecosystem has very highly potential to provide human resource to the rural entrepreneurship. We can here control or prohibit the migration of these rural people from rural to the urban. If they get the employability, or if they are getting work their place only, so yeah, they will be happy, and happily they can work, or they can happily enter in the entrepreneurship. So we have huge potential in rural area, provide the human resource, rural development as well as rural entrepreneurship. But here we need to do some important thing, that is the awareness, education, proper train. We need to make them aware about the various government schemes. The help of local governance. We need to again correlate the entrepreneurship with their cultural moral values, their traditions, their religions. We also need to respect all their cultural as well as traditional or regional values, and we also make them aware about the importance of these not only entrepreneurship but also their economic status, the education of their children, future of their children. So here, see the high potential people, people can contribute rural one. So these are the things that we have discussed here. So in today's lecture, we have gone through the natural as well as human resource, uh, rural ecosystem and their importance, why natural resource as well as human are necessary rural entrepreneurship, and how rural ecosystem can provide natural as well as human rural entrepreneurship. In our next session, we are going to understand demographic and geographic profile of the rural ecosystem. Again, here in rural entrepreneurship development, here we need to consider the demographic as well as geographical profile area. Here we want to establish or where we want to start our business, right? Thank you very much.